Halo semua, Syah dari sini. Hari kita bermain game Reverse 1999 ya. Ya, sebelumnya kita main The Floor It to the Golden City ya. Terus sekarang kita akan bermain jalan cerita yang aslinya. Terus satu lagi, cok. Kayak bintang. Oh, ini yang ya difficulty-nya nih. Ya. Sekarang kita di episode The Forest Express ya. Nah, seperti biasa gue akan mute mic gue.
All right, here are 30 cans of Dr. Pepper, 20 bags of Happy Wedges, 11 bags of Bigfoot gummy, and a bottle of insect repellent for plants. Oh, good timing. There may be a bit of ash on them, but the flavor and texture should still be fine.
Oh. The ash is killing me. That's way more than a bit.
I can't just carry them with me in broad daylight. Do you know how many procedures I've gone through just to pay you a visit? But how come you're locked in the same room? Since when has the Foundation become so benevolent?
They would like Captain to guide me to the right path, to join the Foundation. After all, Captain was already a member of them.
Yep, but I don't feel any difference in the benefits I get. At best, I could contact someone from the outside. And you're here. So, Texas Hold'em?
That's not what I'm here for. I've shown you the storm records these years. So, did you find anything?
You call it a record, but it's so brief that it only has start time and duration. I can't tell any pattern from that.
This apple believes that the storm, which happens randomly, does not conform to the self-adjusting nature of the universe.
Self-adjusting. Oh. Is that the theory you mentioned before? Something like, there should be someone who intervenes or improves the system in order to reduce the growth of the instability of the universe? For example, if the universe is a mooring rope, no, a bunch of ropes, there has to be a sailor who pulls the ropes to keep them in order, or something.
Sounds like the cosmology from centuries ago. But your metaphor reminds me of Madame Z's research on string theory. She advocates that the energy string is the most basic unit of the universe.
Are you talking about Vertin's boss?
Boss? Well, if that's your definition of immediate supervisor, then yes. Madame Z was a scientist who studied in Britain before she joined the Foundation.
Ooh, bread and honey are the staff of life. That makes sense.
Well, it's not a good choice for most scientists. Recently, she has been promoted from the chief of the vice president's staff to a formal member of the committee. I guess she will spend even less time in the lab.
Ugh. The whole building shakes. Did something hit it?
Let me see. Is that Druvis? And Sotheby? What's this? Guys? I am not going to be dragged into a riot at this point.
Is that Druvis? What happened to her? Her new hairstyle is sort of cool.
Captain, it's not the point.
Agreed. Not the point at all. I gotta go. If you want me to take part in such an event, my name should never be in the visitor log. Looks like the whole building will be your battlefield. Alright, good luck.
Wait a minute. If we joined Druvis, what would happen?
What would happen? I'm not a prophet. But this is gonna be the best spot for protest. This building is the furthest one from the center of the Foundation. On the first and second floors are material rooms and research offices. Few staff stay here. The room next to yours is the projection lab. It was used to control the slides projected in the lobby. That screen is gone now, but the transfer devices and circuits are still there. You know what? If you're going to protest, make it loud. It's been a long time since the Foundation had something this much fun.
Miss Druvis, is Vertin having a fight with the Foundation?
Yes. We have a disagreement with the Foundation, Miss Sotheby. Vertin is seeking a limited freedom for us. Her aspiration is to restore the peaceful life before the storm. For the authorities, however, her aspiration and ambition are labeled as deviation and rebellion. We are thus tempted, alienated, and arrested unjustly.
That's why we've been grounded all these days. So we're helping Vertin now. Is that right, Miss Druvis? I really feel like doing something for her. Just like what I'm doing right now, standing brave on the tree.
Right. On the tree. We need to move forward. To move one step further. When we meet up with Regulus and Apple, our voices will be stronger, and more people will offer their help. I believe that when the day comes, we will be able to shake up the balance in the Foundation and tilt it to our side.
Shake up the balance. Wow. Maybe Vertin will come back herself by then. I got it. Now my goal is to make more potions so the trees can grow larger and larger. Make them super large.
This is going to be a protracted war of resistance. After we rescue Regulus, please maintain our territory of the woods with the rest of your potions, Miss Sotheby.
Sure, I will economize on them. Look! X is coming out of the room.
He left. It seems he has made his choice.
Not helping us or them. Well, at least no one is getting hurt from the boiling pot this time. Let me see. There are more guards at the door now. It seems everyone's there.
Perhaps they have guessed our next move. Regulus. Let's go. It's time to meet up with our companions.
Go, go! Regulus must be bored to death just as I was.
Watch out! Incoming! Everyone, get ready to engage!
Alright. Oke, enemy. Wow, semua elemen cok. Recommendation-nya none ya. Gak terserah yang mana gitu. Lihat musuh-musuh dulu ya. Itu beast, plan, sama ini. Apa gua namanya apa? Berarti kita bawanya yang ini nih. Ini sama ini nih. Story. Berarti ini beast, iya. Beast sama ini. Sekalian juga pakai dia juga ya. Gue mau tes juga karakternya. Ini terus yang ini juga. Gue sebenarnya nggak tahu nih setting ini bagusnya ke siapa. Gue belum, gue nggak tahu. Tapi enaknya kasih ke sini aja lah. Oke.
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
An eye for an eye.
Ini
Forward.
aja lah.
Pull it gently.
Ya lebih bagus.
Pay for thy sins with
Saya
my
lebih
blood.
cepat.
Hey.
Kok besaran dia deh misalnya ya? Apa kritikal ya?
Resistance is futile.
Take it easy. Handle it gently.
A tooth for a tooth.
Hilin lo,
One
hilin.
handbag for only 3,000 Monties.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
How dare you?
3 kali cok.
An eye for an eye.
Take it easy.
Oke.
Please don't
Try
worry
for
about
free. Try for free.
a tooth for a tooth.
Oke. Langsung aja lah. Oke, tadi apa tadi? Ini.
An
Naikkan.
eye for an eye.
Oke. Dia. Oke, soalnya dia bakal mati juga dia.
The law is above all else.
Jangan pakai yang ini, jangan pakai yang ini. Ini masih perlu kita pakai untuk yang
Handle it
next
gently.
wave ya. Sehingga gua ada di nanti lawan yang itu, yang beast tuh sama, yang nggak ada. Beast Congress ini,
Target
nih,
down.
Strong.
nih, semua ulti aja semua cok.
Lost. Take the offensive.
The
Yep.
ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Enggak one hit pula dia.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Kok kurang damage ya? Apa yang kurang?
How dare you?
Ke dia.
For an eye. Forward.
ke dia.
A tooth for a tooth. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Please don't worry
Feel
about
it
me.
pain and know with regret.
Tuh, yang target dia terus gitu loh.
An eye for an... A tooth for a tooth.
Handle it gently.
The law is above all else.
Tuh, main double tuh.
Off thou go. An eye for an eye.
Oke.
A tooth for a tooth. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Oke, mantap.
Did I
Ya nggak salah nggak ada cerita lagi kayak. Langsung ke levelnya. Iya. Achievement. Nah, ini cerita doang, oke? Cerita doang.
Do we have the candidate's name list? Show it to me.
Yes. Please wait a minute. It'll be prepared right away. Why is the light on?
Warning! Warning! Everybody listen up. We have taken over the Foundation. Our demands are release us, set Vertin free. You have 3 days. After that, we are...
Madam, I didn't.
What's the matter? Something wrong with the printer?
No. Oh, right. The candidate name list. Here you are.
Thank you. This is exactly what I need. Sorry for the scene. Like others here, they also have the right to make their voices heard. It is the essential step for us to come to an agreement. We will take care of this, don't worry. However, perhaps we should stop using the old projector. It may lead to accidents, don't you think?
Understood. I'll remove the transfer devices now.
Oh, bloody hell! How dare they cut off the power? This pirate has so much left to declare. Wimps, cowards, hypocrites!
Here. I can't agree more. It is very rude to hang up before others finish their words.
This is not telephone, Miss Sotheby. But of course, that's not the point. No matter what, we've communicated to them the most crucial requirements for negotiation. I'm sure they will respond to us properly.
I just want to take the chance to show our attitude. Taking over the radio station at the headquarters of the Foundation, it's a gas in the late hundreds of years. It would have been perfect if we could have another "you can't win" to close it out.
We could look around here to see if there's other broadcasting equipment. However, this apple does not recommend frequent provocation. Right now, it's more important to patrol the surroundings in case we are ambushed by the guards. Miss Druvis is forming Abatis alone downstairs. Perhaps she needs our help.
Fine, you have a point. This pirate has decided to put off the plan to liberate the Foundation. Besides forming Abatis, what else do we need to do?
There's much to be done, Captain. Find water sources, transfer essential equipment, reserve enough food, set up multiple defenses in the woods, and arrange a duty schedule. Make sure someone is garrisoned outside the suitcase, while others are resting inside.
Well, I have the tomato and potato seeds from Ms. Druvis. We must plant them in the suitcase to guarantee food supply.
Tomato and potato? All vegetables, no meat? Oh, they're meant for the piggies that grow my bacon. When I was wandering the seas, at least I could have a grilled sea bass every day. I wonder what Vertin eats in rehab. Will she be hungry? Almost forgot about the goodies X sent. We'll definitely hang in there for a few more days with them. Sotheby, Mr. Apple, you go downstairs first. I'll meet up with you once I bring the box down there.
All right, we will meet you at the entrance. Stay safe.
Sebuah terjadi apa namanya kesalahpahaman gitu ya, kesalahpahaman bukan kayak apa ya, merencanakan ini ya, membebaskan vertin ya. Tengok musuhnya bisa
Would you like a fruit pepper?
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
itu emang dari itu gimana,
A tooth for a tooth.
langsung aja di semua dulu ya ke dia.
Just as I know.
Feel it paid and know with regret.
Your beer, run away.
Yang besar damage-nya nih.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
As you wish.
An eye for an eye.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Your beer, run away.
The law is above all else.
Oke.
Resistance is futile.
Dia pula dia.
A tooth for a tooth.
Isn't it?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Ya walaupun tidak berguna sih, gara-gara tim kita ini kayak di semua gitu, jadi nggak ngefek ke dia gitu loh. Ya ngefek tapi damage kecil gitu loh. Tidak buat
Off thou time to wake up, gentlemen.
taring dulu.
Glad to be of service, my lady. Time to wake up, gentlemen. Just like real diamonds.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
As you wish.
Terus juga
Isn't it glad to be
sekalian 3 lah mungkin.
Honey attack.
Ini kita pakai ultinya si nanti.
Just as I will.
Kok dia ya? Lah?
An eye for an eye.
Fair touch.
A tooth for a tooth.
Honey attack.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
Oke,
An eye for an eye.
yang ulti dia nih.
As you wish.
Kita singkirin dulu.
For a tooth. Noble or lowly, sin shall
Your
be
drink.
punished. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Off thou go.
Stay behind me, puppy.
Iya.
Fair touch.
Iya.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Oke. Cerita selanjutnya ya. Baru 2 kali kita selesai. Berarti 2 lagi. Both side of the table. Wih, cerita lagi cok. Oke.
There is no need to hold an emergency meeting for this. Such declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanists' behavior. The area they controlled has no value at all, no matter in terms of the size or the influence.
Well, the administration department has not taken official actions yet. I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
Next time, if Vertin brings back more unregistered Arcanists, will the same thing happen again?
I don't understand. It's not a shame to join the Foundation, is it? By signing the agreement, Arcanists will enjoy the right to use arcane skills in human society and be bestowed great honor. The Human Resource Department could have used a whole floor to hold the applications a dozen years ago. Not even the New Age movement could challenge the Foundation's authority in the international community. And these short-sighted exceptions, they aren't even worth being made a topic for the meeting.
Yet, they're not here for the San Pablo Foundation. They're here for Vertin. They choose to follow her out of their own will because of their admiration for her. That is the essential difference between them and our former recruits.
You mean it's not important at all for them to join the Foundation?
I'm afraid so. But we can't expel them. We both know that the Foundation now requires new members to form a stronger force.
What are you trying to say, Missy? Skip to the point.
Today, The House of Intergratus has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. I think it's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
You are asking for troubles, madam.
Please turn to page 21, section 3. External personnel recruited by the Timekeeper should be placed within the Timekeeper's department. The Timekeeper has the duties of education and discipline to them, and should be responsible for their follow-up behaviors. Personnel within the Timekeeper's department, subject to the Foundation Staff Code, will take orders from the Timekeeper and are not required to take direct orders from the Foundation. This section allows those unregistered arcanists to have more autonomy and develop a stronger sense of identity as a part of the Foundation. Meanwhile, by giving orders to the Timekeeper, the Foundation still has the military right to deploy them. It can solve the current problem.
Which means we will be working with some uncontrollable mercenaries.
I'll say it's the reserve service for wartime.
It's not going to work. What happened when the Arcanists were not under control? Massacres, tyranny, endless revenge. History is nothing but a sewer to them, where they vent their excessive energy and deceive those in power with a speech of ignorance. The reality has proven that.
Exactly. What's more, there has never been a reform as such in the history of the Foundation. During the unexpected storm, reforming in a rush will only increase the
Sorry for being late. Quite a heated discussion. I can see you all have a great interest in this draft proposal. Hope I didn't miss too much.
Oke. Aduh, dua kok emang. Banyak banget cuy ininya. Recommended stars ya. Anjir apa nih cok? Recommended pula lagi tuh. Ini udah kayak lebih dari insight, cok. Apa gua harus ngumpulin itu juga sekarang nih? Udah sih, cok.
Anyone offer your seat to the seniors? Take it easy.
Dia biasanya berapa nih, cok?
Start me up.
Don't blink.
Nice.
2000 isi regulusnya mah.
Don't be so hard. Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
They're just little games. Start me up.
A little trick.
Nice. Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Belum sampai damage segini, cok. Apa beli orang ini?
Fine. Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Handle it gently. Don't blink. Oh. A little bit hot here.
Aduh, kayak gua asal gue orang ini lagi, cok.
Red 38 is about to return.
Apa nih, Cuk?
Sounds of different colors go into your left ear and slip out from your nostrils, just like a toboggan sliding down a soft piste from a cabin up the mountain to the finishing line at the foot, leaving nothing but excitement that doesn't even last. Oh. What did you say? I got bad signal here. Oh, bad signal indeed. I mean, I may be different from all of you, but I have a conscience, okay? I never talk shit, that's the bottom line. What I said were all felicitous hints. I'm sure you have noticed it. Between the glacier and the valley, between the snow mountain and the lake, stands a great building we're all familiar with. Close your eyes and feel the patterns of interlaced gray and white. The flow of the building, so balanced and symmetrical, is like a sophisticated symphony with beautiful melody. That may be your first impression of the Foundation. After that committee meeting, however, all I could see on your face was a terrible mess, like it was licked by a terrier which had just finished hunting. What the f are they talking about? Who can explain their relations for me? Good question. In this lonely, whirling, dark universe, I'm the only one who is willing to tell you all these stories on the cold bench in the park. You haven't met him yet. Actually, only a few have, as the opportunities are always fleeting like the falling stars. But it's okay. The Foundation still works well without him. Our responsible Constantine, working without any complaint like an unbreakable lily, is trying hard to change the Foundation's direction to what she believes to be correct. Come on, let's look at the bigger picture. Humans have worked out with the brilliant folds in their brains that they need multiple parties to create a balance of power. So bang. There come the committee, the House of the Integratus, and many other administration departments. The House of Integratus and the committee are in charge of lawmaking, not just in the Foundation, but in countries and even in the global society. Any affairs related to the human-arcanist relationship will be brought to their table, and they will handle each of the affairs with their properly manicured but muscle-torn hands. The committee has the right to approve or reject the proposals from delegates. Well, of course, some of the delegates are very stubborn. They will keep submitting their proposals no matter how many times they have been rejected. Just like a red-backed shrike with fledglings, repeatedly submitting rejected motions until they are exhausted. When it comes to the formal debate, you will get to watch a dogfight full of polite yet viciously aggressive language. Everyone, including the president, the delegates, the parties, and the expert groups, will turn into maniacs in the arena of power. After this stage, the final result depends on the White Marble House. They seldom express their opinions, but they will, sometimes. Oh yes, yes. Look how polite you are when you ask that question. Like I'm some high school student working part-time in a mall selling local socks to you. And I'd be very nice and tell you, of course. We must not ignore the other administration departments of the Foundation, as well as the headquarters' poor branches located in different countries, and the humanitarian school of primary defense of mankind. That works like a poorhouse. Remember, the Foundation is managing the whole world. Of course they need some rules that are hard to understand. So the wise will be wiser, and the silly will be sillier, while those in the middle will show an innocent smile when they die. Humans are experts on these things. My stupid Arcanist, don't just complain. Learn to see what they are after, okay? Catch the unspoken drifts between the lines, so one day you will understand. Life is like a ride on the toboggan.
We are on page 21, section 3. Ms. Z insists of adopting this draft. Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through this section.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedra, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the Arcanum world to gradually break free from the Foundation. Therefore, we need to monitor what our Arcanists think and control what they do in a stricter manner, in case they go too far. Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm, so has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
Very well. A point worth discussion. But it is not relevant to our subject here and now. Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders. Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement the peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered Arcanists, strengthen the regulations, and show the public that Arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring. However, what a shame. None of you have realized the key factor in this subject. What is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No, it's far simpler than those. It's Vertin. According to the proposal, Vertin will become the only tie between these unregistered Arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Vertin's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered Arcanists. That is to say, Outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. An armed force. Her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Sonetto.
Good day, Madam Vice President. Greetings to all committee members. May the peace be with us.
The Timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the Timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course. All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the Foundation that leads the cause.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Vertin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know. I'm sorry.
After the incident of the storm, why would Vertin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because,
At one point in her negotiation with the Manus Vindictae, Vertin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was? That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Manus Vindictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance. She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time. I think all of her responses were out of her survival instinct. This is also one of the survival strategies that have been taught in Chapter 1, Book 3 of Introduction to Strategy, edited by the School of Primary Defense of Mankind.
I see. You may leave the room now. We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system. But doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Manus Vindictae. We need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of vertin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
You have been very thoughtful. Carry it out, then.
Alright. Mungkin sampai sini video
Last
kali
time
ini
I
ya.
enjoyed the sun like this was in the afternoon. I went for
Namanya bertambah masalahnya. Wah, terlalu spesial dia. Jadi banyak masalah. Yang disuruh jadi timekeeper tuh Madden Z masalah. Masa kecil dia masalah. Dan dia. Jadi sampai sini video kali ini. Jangan lupa like, share, subscribe video ini supaya kalian tidak akan ketinggalan video saya lagi. Dan seperti biasa, berkawan teman di next video. Dadah.